Hi.
안녕.
Hi everybody, long time no see, and today is a really spontaneous photocard collection video. So since it's around August now, I'm going to be going back to university classes soon, and so I decided before I went like kind of IA a little bit, I thought it would be nice to track my own progression with my photocards and stuff. And I love like watching these type of videos, so I kind of hope this will be interesting. I don't know if it will be because it's kind of a small collection, but I for some reason feel like I'm in a talkative mood as well. I only like seriously collect 2 people. The rest are kind of like miscellaneous and everything, but we will get into like all of that discussion later. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, first off, we have my miscellaneous binder. This really just keeps my pulls and everything, and mainly people I don't seriously collect right now. And so we have this cute little mini purple binder from Beyond, and I'll have everything that I use linked down below like normal if you have any questions about that. But yeah, this has like 44 pages. It's really great for just a dump binder. Beyondies always have like a pocket in the front where you can put photo cards or like any picture you want for them. And so I have a freebie I got from Toys Music. It is BK from ateez from their latest album, and I just thought the purple matched like so like pretty. Okay, so in the front is a whole pocket, and both pockets, there's one up front and one in the back, and they both actually contain 17 inclusions, which is really funny because they always like give us big inclusions for some reason, and for someone who does not have a big binder, that's a good way to do it. Anyways, so we have Dino from their latest album, Your Choice. I don't know what version it is, and I know I have a Joshua one coming soon in a trade, and I don't normally trade 17 things unless I see someone looking for something I have, and so I had a lot of Vernon inclusions already, so I like to have a variety of members if I'm not gonna seriously collect them. So yeah, he's coming in the mail very soon. I'm excited about that. And then on the back we have some semicolon inclusions. We got the S-Coops and Dino unit, and then Wuji. Okay, and then the front we have the Rose. Now I put them in front because I know they're on hiatus right now, so I won't be adding to this collection unfortunately for a while. But we have actually my pulls, which are all yeosang or yeosang. These are in album order as well. And then starting off with my kind of like random SM groups, we have NCT Dream's Hot Sauce up here, Wavy's Kickback, and then Baekhyun's Bombi, which is still one of my favorite albums to this day, ever since it came out around April, I want to say. It's been one of my favorites. Like, I love the style he went for. He's normally doing like an R&B feel and everything, but that one was like really like kind of R&B smooth kind of feel. And then we have more random boy groups. We have Jin from Love Yourself Tier, and then Yoongi from Mod 7, which was actually a gift from my friend who doesn't collect K-pop or is really into K-pop that much, but so I found this in her room and she's like, you can have it, because she got it from a friend. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll give it a new home, why not? And then we have Yuto and Yoan from Pentagon's Love or Take album, the mild version. And then on the back, I just stuck my Yoan pull from With album. It's like taking me so much to like not collect him right now. He's my second bias in Pentagon, like my wrecker, and it's really not that hard to find his cards, and so I'm just trying my best to save money right now. But if I could collect him right now, I definitely would. Okay, so we have more 17, and we have semicolon, and then more Your Choice. I don't remember what version this was, but this was from a trade, so it doesn't match the album, but this was one of my pulls. And I think this card of Seungkwan is super cute. I just love his like pink hair in this one. I'm sorry for the glare, by the way. If you can hear street noise, I also apologize for that because I live next to a busy street. And now we have CIX, and as I'm recording this, their full album came out today, which was super exciting. I loved listening to that, honestly. Like, it's so, and I was so impressed like how many emotions that they were able to fit with like 10 songs at least. These are not in album order because I have a whole page of BX, because I just pull them a lot, but these are in album order. So I stuck the group cards up here, and then we have Bae Young, I think from their first album, I don't entirely remember, and then Sunghoon, which is, look at how adorable this is. Now I think I'm like recently, it's a recent development, but I think I couldn't decide the bias for the longest time, but Sunghoon just like keeps getting to me for some reason, so I don't know, we'll see. And then my page of BX, because he keeps appearing, and I'm not complaining. My rule for collecting CIX is one version per album, and so these are all in order from first to their fourth mini, because I haven't gotten their latest album yet. And now we have a.c.e's fifth mini, which was so excited because it was my first like official comeback with them, even though like I stand right around Butterfly Fantasy era. I think they were still promoting in that time. And this is the double-sided group card. Now, normally people don't like getting group cards in general if you have an option for like a member or something. But since I don't really collect ace and I don't have a group card, then I was like okay with it. I was pretty fine with it. It's really cute too. And this is the lenti. And then this is one of the printed first press Polaroids of WOW, which is super adorable. I kind of want to collect the Polaroids. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted. And we have more 17, which is from an ode, the Poet version, because that's one of my favorite versions. And this Joshua PC is super adorable, probably one of my favorite PCs from them. I love outside concepts, and Blonde Joshua was such a moment. Oh my gosh. And I think the backs of these are like super pretty. And then we have Hengale, the Hana version, Vernon and Wonu is one of my biases, so it's very exciting to pull him because I rarely pull my biases for like anything, like any groups in general. Oh, and then we can flip to the back, which is messier. The printed Polaroids from fourth mini, chapter 0, I think, and then one of the ID cards from I think the second mini, and then a random Doyoung circle card. We have one of the film strips from one of the albums of CIX as well. Hello Chapter 0. Okay, I had to like read it closely. And then some more random 17 inclusions, like I said, both from Semicolon. We got Mingyu and Vernon. And then in the back we have the 8's like bookmark thing from the Hengale album. I love this concept, by the way, and I love the feel of these. They're like a weird like soft kind of feeling for some reason, like velvety almost. All of these binders come with elastics, but I don't use the elastics because I don't want to risk bending the PCs at all. Alright, next binder. Alright, next up we have my Yanan collection. I just made a video about setting this up. I don't think a lot has changed from it. I just added a few more things that came in the mail. But yes, he's really the only other person I am like seriously trying to collect and stuff. But in this binder is also going to be Kun from Wavy and Junhee from ace. A little like bias dump in the back. But yeah, this is supposed to be mainly for Yanan, and this is a Beyond D binder. We're going to get into the debut album, his postcard, which I didn't think I was gonna get at all because I wasn't planning on collecting things before with era, because it's just really hard to collect him. Like back collecting is so hard right now. but I found this by chance and I just decided to go ahead and get it with some extra money in Mercari. And then we have his Genius postcard that I stuck in the back. When I get like the longer one too that also comes in Genius, I'm gonna make so like separate it and everything by era. Oh, also this is low-key not in era order because of like how the inclusions are set up, because Cube does not give us like normal photo cards for all of the albums. So now we have demo 2, both versions. And then we have Summer, which is probably one of my favorite concepts from them. It's just really fresh and adorable, I think. I don't know if it's supposed to be adorable, but it's at least supposed to be like fun, a fun concept. If you've ever seen like Humph, the title of that era, then it definitely like sets the mood for the rest of the album. Okay, and then we get into Weiss, the weird photo cards, the dome shapes and everything, which I kind of gotten used to, I guess. But yeah, so I just took the selfies up top and then the concepts down bottom. I had no rhyme or reason for any versions or anything. And then getting on with the start of some of the pre-order benefits and fan sign stuff. So I think these are K-Town, and then this might be an MMT one. I don't know, but I know it's dark, but it's honestly kind of one of my favorite cards of his. And then the bookmarks from Weiss. I stuck a paper behind it because these are both transparent, so I thought it would just look better. These are the inclusions from Weiss as well. This is Yanan scratch card and Woosok's scratch card, and then Yanan's sticker drawing, because they all like drew their own like flowers and things, which I thought was really cute. And on the backs I put Yuto's. I just decided to fill up space by putting my pools in there as well. And then we have the We Live online concert postcard, a very random thing I think in my collection, but it was a trade and stuff. I think I explained it in my video setting this up, but I traded it for a mini poster that I don't collect. I just love the flower crown. It's so pretty, so that's why it's in my collection. Okay, and now we're getting on to Love or Take era. And disclaimer, for now, I decided to do different, like each version a different page, but that might change depending on how I feel about collecting like the POBs and stuff, because I'm definitely gonna start collecting the POBs. I don't know how many I feel like collecting right now. So for now, the front, if it's the same like concept on the front, I'll put it together, so the backs might not match, but that's okay with me. So we have the romantic version, and then I think K-Town, Sonara, and then the sporty version, which is actually pretty cute in my opinion. Not a lot of people like it for some reason, but I do. I think it's like reminds me of like those really, you know, those rich characters on like a TV show that like always play sports and like wear sweaters around their shoulders, and then you hate them but you also like them. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. But I don't know what cards to put in this, so these are blank right now because not a lot of POBs or fan signs I've seen have like similar outfits to this version. And then we have the mild version, and this card, the lollipop card, is probably one of my favorites from him, just because he's like offering you a lollipop, and it's just I don't know, it's like really sweet or something. And then we have the mixer POBs, the hollow ones. I don't know how well the hollow is showing up. And then we have one no, this is still a POB I think, or maybe it was a fan sign, I'm not sure, but I think it's a JJ Muse or however you say it. So yeah, as you can see, I'm definitely just working on this collection. It's pretty slow, but I'm okay with that. And then we get into my non-album stuff. So up here is going to be the Charms collaboration they had, like the clothes. So this is the pajama one that's coming, and then this is I think the t-shirt one. It's also one of my favorite PCs from him, because I think I've said it a lot, but I'm a sucker for flowers. And then we have the Season's Greetings concept photo. Did I say Season's Greetings? No, this is the fourth. Just kidding. This is the fourth Universe fan kit. and then the fan kit Polaroids, we have the individual, and then the unit ones down here, Yeon and Yanan. I put this one in front because they're my bias line. And then Yanan and Usok. And then in the back we have the Black Hall era. I know that Yanan was not part of this era, so I decided to collect Yeoang. Well, I'm semi-collecting Yeoang because these are mainly my pulls. And so if I didn't pull him, I probably wouldn't have started this mini thing, but I'm thinking in the future of just collecting his album cards for this era to complete the page. And so that's Shinwon's card as well, his selfie, and then Yeon's concept. And this is the stickers. And then this is Yeon's Genius, like, I think they call it a photocard thing for some reason, but I call it like a bookmark or something that came with Yanan's Genius thing that I gotta deal with. Okay, so now we go into this divider I made for my like random bias things. So this is a Kun freebie I got, and so I guess you'll see who's here. Alright, so we have a Kun resonance spread. I would collect Kun, but I really don't like the NCT photocard market. Even though they're an alt, like even though Wavy's an alt, honestly I had a weird time like coming to terms with not collecting him, because I realized that, you know, you don't have to collect somebody to like them, which made me feel like weird at first, but you know, you get used to that feeling. And so I at least decided to collect his resonance cards because I thought they were very, very cute. So we have the part 1 past and future, part 2 arrival departure, and then the yearbook access and ID card. And then here we have Junhee. I'm just collecting what I like. If I like a card from that era, then I'm gonna get it, mainly. So this is a Butterfly Fan. These are both from Butterfly Fantasy era. This is a album card, and I think this is a pre-order benefit. And then this is from their latest album, is a Make Star holo card. Surprise, I have another holo card. Okay. That's the end of that. And then here we have my main binder, which contains my alt yeosang from ateez. As you can see, it's also in a Beyond D binder. And in the front, I have a freebie I got, which is from like a Season's Greetings concept photo. This is kind of going in album order. So EP 1, 2, 3, Wave and Illusion, and I don't entirely remember the album names off the top of my head, so I'm just gonna call them like the EP number because that's also included in the title. And then we have this MMT page, which is so exciting to me because when I first saying this up months ago, I was saying how like I didn't know when I would even get any of these like past MMTs before Fever Part 1. And look where we are. I'm only missing 1. So we have Wave and Illusion, and then EP Fin, Alta Action, A version, and then the only one I'm missing in general from the entire Korean MMTs is his Z version. So if you have that, please let me know. Alright, so EP Fin, AZ version, and then the anniversary edition with the baby card. These are kind of hard to find, and apparently that's very common. I just came across, I think, these one day, and so I had to snatch it up, you know. And then All Action to Answer, which is the last of their Treasure series. We have AZ version, and then the MMTs corresponding to that version. And these, as you can probably see, are rounded corners, so that means they're second press, because it's for some reason hard for me to find the first press cards, but as long as they're both second press, like they're matching, then I'm not too worried about it. Then we move on to Fever era, Fever Part 1, my little spread that I have. These are the AR cards, so we have Thanks and Inception, and then the Cursed Diary card, oh my gosh, and then the MMTs. This is the era I actually started collecting. Oh, this is the era I also officially stan them. I stan them like after they finished Answer era, so this is my first official comeback with them, and that's when I decided to collect him. It actually took me like some months to get into photo card collecting in general, but yeah, so this kind of took me longer than it would normally for somebody to collect this. And then we get on to where KQ went insane and provided us with so many fan sign and pre-order benefits. So I think these are POBs and then going into fan sign. I don't remember all of the titles, but I'll try to remember them. So we have K-Town for you, Apple Music, and then I think this is Beat Road and Sonara or something. I do remember this was a birthday gift, and shout out to you and my Twitter friends. They were so nice to gift that to me. Oh my gosh. And then fan sign cards. I know this is MMT, but that's the only one I actually remember. But these two right here are my favorite from this set. I'm such a sucker for the bucket hat. Like this is like the third card of him in this bucket hat from this era, but I'm obsessed, honestly. And then Fever Part 2, the latest era. So we have all of the album cards from version A, and then the MMTs. The MMTs are going to be in this corner. And then I joined a group order for the Sub-K undisclosed concept pictures, and I didn't know where to put them because I didn't really feel like making a new page for them, so I just stuck them on the back for now. Alright, and so this is version Z, and then the MMT, and then the diary version. And this MMT is probably one of my favorites from him. And then, oh, this is also one of my favorite concept pics. Okay, and then we're getting into probably even crazier amount of POBs and fan signs in comparison to Fever Part 1. Like, honestly, I don't know if I can keep up with them. Like, I'm doing pretty well for this era because I'm basically done. Like, I don't collect like everything for the POBs and fan signs, but I try my best to collect the majority of them. But if they have a lot for the next comeback, I don't know how much I'll collect, honestly. It's just getting a lot. And so this is K-Down for you, Sonara, Yes24, Apple Music. And then all the holo cards. So this is Make Star 1, 2, and 3, and then the Y Global. And then these are, I stuck them on the same page because they have the same pose. So I think this is OTK, this might be an MMT. I know it's still a fan sign. I probably am really wrong about that. 2, 3, I believe, of Make Star. And that's the first Make Star one. I know this was an MMT for their costume one, which I thought was adorable. Market Shop, and I don't remember what this one is, but this also took forever to arrive in a Go. I joined a lot of these in Go's because they were just easier. This is a Music Plant one, and I do not remember what that one is. But yeah, so these are like non-selfies that I stuck in the back, but I still think they're super adorable. And then here's a page for the Season Songs collab that ateez did with Kim Jungkook, and it works out perfectly actually, like on a 4-page, because there's 2 album cards and a unit card with Jungkook, and then a Hello 82 pre-order benefit. Alright, and so this leads into my non-album cards. So we're going with the Wonderwall cards that are on the way, and then this is the anniversary card pack. Oh yeah, they're like holding signs that spell out ateez I forgot what it spells out, ateez second anniversary or something like that. And then we get into the season's greetings page. So this is 2019, and then 2020, and then this came from the Sub-K shop. It's the ID, but since it fit the concept of the 2020 season's greetings, I just decided to put it there for now. And then this is the tour DVD, name tag, perfume, and then the light teeny case. And then I stuck some of the group cards here. And I do not collect any of his Japanese PCs right now because I don't really collect Japanese film PCs for anyone, or even a lot of Japanese albums in general for anyone. And since they're like really expensive and like really big, I don't really like storing them as much, so they're not a priority. And this is a gift from someone that I just stuck here for now. Then we get into some of the bigger inclusions. So these are both Japanese bromides from Into the A.C.E. This is one of my favorite outfits from him in general. And this is like the stickers that came with the OTK card, the name tag. And this is the CD Japan pre-order benefit for the Into the A.C.E. Japanese album. And then we have the anniversary postcard. And then the a.c.e. fan kit postcard, and I just decided to put his individual picture here. So yeah, that was it for that one. Last but not least, I forgot I actually have a collect book. I don't know if it showed in the thumbnail, but yeah, I have an ateez collect book. I zoomed you in a lot, but this is just a random photo of yeosang that I had that I put in the front. I think it kind of goes well with it, like in terms of color scheme. So I think I got this on Instagram. I don't remember I think I might link the user down below if I remember. But these are where I keep the a.c.e. printed Polaroids and then some random ateez cards I have. So this is not in age order, but it's in color order. So it's red and then green. So we have Hongjung, Songhwa, with their IDs, and the yeosang. Is he wearing a crown like the prince he is? We love to see it. And then Son. And then we get into the green now. And then Mingi, this is the first Mingi content we got in 2021, and I'm so happy that he's back and thriving. I hope he's doing well, honestly. Okay, and then Young. And then Junhee, our little baby Junhee, vocal legend. Alright, so these are some like actual Instax Polaroids that I've gotten from freebies in like sales and trades. So most of this is yeosang. We got a little Woosong little moment there. This is one of my favorite pictures from him. It's him with like their stylist's dog, and when he posted them on Twitter, I was going insane. I'm like a sucker for animals and idols. Then we have Son. I don't collect Son, but I ran a group order for some of the Make Star cards, and I decided to keep this set of Son cards because I thought they were adorable. And this is an extra yeosang card that I have, and this is a fan sign card that I got from like a group order, and it's super cute. Like, this is a legendary card with him with a Sanrio plushie. Alright, and then my mini Mingi collection. We have this one, my pulls from EP Fin. Thanks. And then 2 fan sign cards. I think this is one of my favorite Mingi PCs. Okay. And that is everything. I don't know how to set up this thumbnail. I mean, this ending shot, but bear with me. But yeah, so that was my like kind of late photo card collection that I'm again kind of just doing for myself. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too rambly or anything. I also have like a bigger inclusions binder that I have, like, it's also a dump binder that I didn't know would be interesting because I just wanted to have this focus on just like photo cards. But if you want an update for like December or January and you want to see that, then I can definitely do that, but let me know. Anyways, that is all. So thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.